Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. It is October 28th, 2024, when I'm recording this. And today is the day that PI2 is presumably driving around, probably at very low speed and probably just within the warehouse. But it is probably driving on its own power because this is the Twitter post from Steve Fambro as of 12:24 p.m. October 28th, 2024. And it says going through the power up and driving checklist before the first drive in a few minutes. So unfortunately, we did not get a video of it driving around or anything, but this is them going through the checklist. Checklists are essential for new or multi-step tests. Highly recommend the Checklist Manifesto by Atul Gawande. Now, Atul Gawande is a surgeon. He's written many books. I've read several of his books myself, including the Checklist Manifesto. This is a good book. And it talks about how pilots basically started using a checklist because they were like small failures lead to catastrophic results in aviation. And then this has been adopted by the healthcare industry. Before any surgery, there's a thing called a timeout, where the everyone that on the team, the scrub nurse, the circulator, the surgeon, the assistant, the anesthesiologist, everyone gets together. They go through a checklist and they make sure that certain things are happening, like clot prevention, antibiotics, steps in the surgery. Make sure that everyone agrees that it is the correct patient and the correct surgery and the correct side that's being done, that kind of stuff. And it's been very good. And a lot of these things have been adopted across industries everywhere. So, anyways, that's what it looks like they are doing. And so finally, PI2 is driving around. So hopefully soon we'll get some video of it driving around and some information about it. Um, Initially, they're going to do very low speed tests. And then hopefully they were saying that they were going to quickly ramp up to high speed tests. Now, we're not going to be able to get the thing that we really want. The things that a lot of us are looking for is the efficiency numbers and the real world range. So far, this has all been kind of theoretical and model driven. But once we have a PI vehicle with a full battery pack, with the A surfaces on the exterior, we can get efficiency numbers. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to get the efficiency numbers from this. All right. So what else has been happening? On October 16th, uh, this was a post from Steve Ambro talking about these new lights. So here is the center high mount rear light for the brake indicator. And here's the headlights. And then these are the side rear, those like thin red lights on the sides of the vehicle at the rear. And so they are going on to PI2. And what I noticed is it looks like Aptera has changed their supplier for the lights. If you look at this carefully, it says HSL part number 22C48, and then the serial number. And then there is this QR code. I tried scanning this QR code. All that says is the serial number of the part. So these QR codes are the serial number of the part. And HSL is the name of a company. It's an Italian company, and they do lighting for small series cars. And so I suspect this is yet another introduction through the CPC collaboration. I don't know if you guys remember, but a while ago, the thought process was that MagWorks was going to be the supplier of the lights. So there was MagWorks LED. This is a Detroit-based company, um, or Michigan-based company. Oxford, it's near Detroit. And this picture right here was very similar to the headlight that Aptera was saying that they were going to use, and they had kind of announced at that time that they were going to go with MagWorks. It looks like that collaboration or that supplier agreement has fallen by the wayside in favor of HSL. Remember, and HSL is a more established company that's been around longer. Um, MagWorks is a smaller, somewhat of a startup as well, but they were an American company and they've transferred over to an Italian company. And so that seems to be where that light is coming from. And you can see here, um, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights, 7 LEDs. And I believe the MagWorks version had 5 LEDs. So, and then they had a technology, MagWorks had a technology where they had like a silicon, like a flexible silicon lens. And I don't know what technology HSL has, but I'm sure it's pretty similar. But anyway, that's what's been going on with that. And then the last thing is on October 22nd, just to go back, they had pictures of the wheels on the vehicle. So it looks like from wheels, so the 16th, the lights came in, they got put on shortly thereafter. 22nd, the axles and the wheels were put on. And someone in Discord, I believe it was Scott, said that he believed that these were ATE brake calipers. So if you look at this picture here, it is very similar to a, let me see if I can find it. Okay, I lost it. Anyways, there was a picture, and it does look very similar to an ATE brake caliper. An ATE is a I think a sub brand of Continental as well. So that's another big, large company that's supplying these things. And because of they've gone with inboard motors with a drive shaft and standard, these are very standard uh, automotive parts, and they have a wide variety of parts I can choose from for the the brake rotor, the brake calipers, the pads. So that means that these things are going to be pretty easy to find and replace, and so that bodes well for like repairability and things like that. But I looked at it, and I do believe these are ATE brake calipers. Um, and then we got a great view. Oh, well, here's a view of the drive axle and the lower and upper control arm pivot points. And but here you can see the now we know exactly what tire size they're going with, and it is 195/50 R16s. These are pretty pretty common wheel sizes, and they're not that big. So the tires should not be that expensive, and pretty easy to find 195/50 R16 tires. So those should be pretty easy to do. Okay, but the big news is that presumably today, October 28th, 2024, PI2 is driving around, and hopefully we will get an update on that. I guess they're due for the October update soon, so I'm sure we'll be hearing about that. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.